which is legendary underground status under the stage name X-Rated.
Anerae Brown is on parole, living in Oakland after serving 26 years for his part in a gangland murder. More than 2 decades ago, our own Juliet Goodrich covered his trial.
But today, as Night Beat's Joe Vasquez reports, he is out and he's making music again, trying to prove that he's a changed man.
Anerae Brown is free, and he's letting the world know it. It is quite a story. 26 years ago, Brown was the rapper X-Rated. In March of 1992, he and some fellow gang members broke into a home intent on killing 2 of their rivals. When a shadow emerged in the hallway, Anerae and 2 other young men opened fire. It turns out it wasn't the rival gang members, but their mother. 42-year-old Patricia Harris lay dead with a gunshot wound to her heart. Brown says he didn't kill her, but the murder weapon matched the ballistics of the gun pictured on his album cover. Prosecutors also played the jury the graphic lyrics of an X-Rated song.
I'm killing moms, daddy, and nephews. I'm killing sons, daughters, and sparing you.
In 1996, Anerae Brown was found guilty of murder and sentenced to 31 years in prison.
No one conspired to kill Mrs. Harris, but we conspired to harm those dudes. I was looking for them to do them harm. I meant them harm, and that's the truth. And that is something I have shame for.
While behind bars, X-Rated still managed to produce 12 albums, usually through a payphone. He served a total of 26 years and was recently paroled to a halfway house in Oakland.
It feels like love. I'm walking around, I can feel the breeze on my face, I can hear the birds.
Anerae Brown says prison changed him.
I'm on a new journey to be a responsible adult male who makes music and enjoys life, who doesn't want to harm anybody.
He's recording again and mentoring younger musicians.
It's like history in the making. Like today is a historic day in hip hop. Is to see him recording in a real studio, not over the phone. It's absolutely amazing.
He hopes one day to compensate the Harris family, even though he knows money can't bring her back. His new album, just released, is called The Execution of X-Rated. A freed, convicted murderer, Anerae Brown is killing off his old persona as he begins a new life on the outside. On the Night Beat, I'm Joe Vasquez.
Wow, what a story.
What a turnaround.
What a journey.
United Nations. Hug life, I'm home.
None of these dudes ever had a problem with me.
Exactly.
I just came out of prison. How the fuck why do I gotta care about that?
Yeah.
I kept asking people, nigga, cause blah, blah, blah. All the reasons they would name, I'm like, I just did 26 years worth of that. I walk out of prison and that's what you want from me. Are you not entertained? It went right back to it.
Yeah.
Are you not entertained? They don't know that they solidify. If some of these dudes think they don't fuck with me, some of them think that. Just some of them think, oh, I'll fuck with Herc. Nigga, Herc don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
Nigga, fuck you talking about,
yeah,
nigga.
exactly.
Herc don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm always tripping off of that. Like, oh, such and such don't fuck with X. Nigga, I don't fuck with you. Nigga. Dumbass nigga. Weird ass life. I don't fuck with you. I'm going to schools talking to children about why they need to not be like you. Nigga, I don't fuck with you on my mama. It ain't that you don't fuck with me. You can't fuck with me.
That's right.
On my mama, nigga. Your life is garbage. I don't aspire to that bullshit. 26 years in prison for the same dumb shit that these niggas want me to come home and live
shit.
And don't owe them nothing. And they ain't doing better. Been out here with a 26-year head. I'll just put that in a song. Y'all used to be dangerous like dead sharks.
Mm-hmm.
You used to have more bite and less bark. Like, come on, man. I gave you full significant head starts. Significant head starts. Come home and then lap you. And all they got to justify anything is, I don't fuck with X. Like, come on, man. Came home driving a bucket.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want to help because you on that dumb shit. Gotta go sell, like, I don't know, gotta go sell some drugs. Gotta run up and down the state trying to make a little bit of money hustling off the like that's cool, but you don't fuck with me. And nigga, if it ain't for crime, you poor. I got a life that don't require. Crime would hamper my economy.
That's right.
Crime is the detriment to my pocket. My pocket's straight without it. Came home, come on, man. And it's a blessing. So this is the part we talked about. The reason why these dudes are not successful is because they don't know that success is a blessing. And you can't get a blessing with stupidity.
That's right.
Because I tried that already and it don't work. Your success, the universe granted that and bestowed that on you, which means that it has requirements, prerequisites, and considerations. And those considerations are the messaging. If I got the wrong messaging, the universe gonna tear my ass up. I had 31 life 62 days ago, and now I'm sitting here. I'm not, the beginning of knowledge is the fear of the Lord, according to Solomon in the Proverbs. Now, whatever you believe, the fear, there's gonna be some honor. I'm afraid now to have the wrong message, and I'm scared of the karma.
That's right.
I had life. I can't be sitting here so I could come home and talk about with a mask on and who I'm gonna kill. And fuck this young cat that's getting his money when I'm supposed to salute him and be like, everybody get your paper.
That's right.
Take care of your brothers. I'm supposed to salute that instead of listening to a moron to tell me I'm supposed to try to knock that down over the same garbage that just got me to 26 years. Nigga, please. So I'm afraid to espouse that stupidity because I believe that my punishment gonna come from somewhere other than the streets. I ain't worried about no street punishment, bro. That ain't nothing. The punishment is up here, and it's ugly. Because when the universe is tripping on you, your mama got cancer, your wife died, your kid get crunched up by a car. When the universe ain't feeling you, it's ugly because it's the worst serial killer ever. Life is indifferent, don't give a fuck about none of us. Dinosaurs, nigga, dodo bird. I'll wipe your ass off the face of the earth and replace you with something else. Life don't give a fuck about none of us. So I can't let life plan my life. I gotta plan my life. Because if you let life plan it, it's gonna get ugly. Here's a little cancer for you, take that with you. Here's your kid, he's crunched up. There you go. Your grandkid got a disease, an illness, she's dead. Knocking your whole life down, all for some attention. Hey man, what do you want from me? Funny you would ask. I wanted you to ask me that. I want you to get your shit together. And that's the only way now to get it back right.
And what you saying is so crazy because both my co-defendants are dead. One of them got lupus, the other one got shot by LAPD 5 times. So I'm the only survivor of that whole bank robbery.
That's deep.
So it had to be a bigger purpose. I mean, I look at that alone, I'm like, man, this shit is crazy, man.
Yeah.
All that, man, we started off with, from that to this, you know, and I'm the only one living. So it's like, the message is deep, man, and being able to have you come on our platform and share what you've been through and to actually shed some light on what people assume, because a lot of people assume things. Oh, X-Ray, I've listened to his music, all that, you know, but now for you to explain and for you to have some dialogue here, man, it opens up a whole nother venue, man, and our fans, man, it's truly a blessing to have you explain a lot of that, man, and to lace them, man, because I'm being laced up, and I think a lot of people need to hear that, man, because it's not what they expect. They see you here talking the way you're talking and to be sharing, man, to be gone now, it seemed like you was never gone. You know what I mean? But you know, but it was real. Sometimes I think, man, was I really in prison? Did I have a nightmare and I wake up, oh, I'm in the bed. I'll be like, sometimes this shit like be real, like, what the fuck?
That's how I start my next album. I literally start my next album with that. The Anerae Vashon album starts that way on the next album.
Man, I be having those dreams, man. And like I wake up and I'm like home, I look at my shit, my wife, I look at my little video camera, like, oh, okay, I'm at the house.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy, man. I don't never want to go back there, man.
Nah, man. And you know what? There's an indictment I got for rap. I'm very cautious. I don't want to indict my culture. Be that Crip and Blood culture, because those were my educators. I was educated by Northerners, Southerners. I was educated by Pisces, whites, Crips, Bloods, Kumis. That's who the tier was my college. And they you know, when you lock down, people don't understand that. When you lock down for 24 months and you get hungry, you don't give a fuck that the person that just sent you some coffee is a Southsider.
That's right.
You don't give a fuck that your stamped envelope came from a Northerner. It's just a, hey, bro, write your family, man, make sure. Now, I know when the doors open, they going to try to kill all of us. But right now, here's some coffee, some tobacco, some paper with a stamp on it, and here go a little bit of some crushed up ass soups to fit under your door. And you got to do that on your hands and knees to get it. They don't understand. Why the fuck would I want somebody to go back to that, man? Why would I want to? So it's like a slave who escaped the South, made it to the North, and then said, nigga, it was hella cool to be a slave. The plantation was the shit, nigga. We was out there picking that cotton. Nigga, we was kicking it. Nigga, every now and then Master be tripping. But nigga, we was kicking it. Nigga, and fuck them niggas in the house too.
Yeah.
Them house niggas. We field niggas. Oh, and I look at it. Nigga, I was in the pen, cuz. I was in the pen, cuz. Nigga, I'm certified. And I'm thinking, whoa, you telling the kids it's cool to be a slave, because according to the 13th Amendment, slavery is hereby abolished, and these United States of America accept as those punishment for those who were duly convicted of a crime. So that means you advocating literally for your own seeds, for your own children to think it's cool to be a slave. Literally. All of them that came home, all y'all rappers, anybody else that came home and said it was that you was a gangster and it made you cool because you went to prison, all y'all taught these kids that it was cool to be a slave. And the other part I noticed, and I'm sure you caught it, there is a point where I'm hitting level 4 270s, 180 design yards on my way to 270s, especially when I hit the 270 design, because of the overcrowding. Before the Coleman and the Plotter cases were enacted, they started putting people in the gyms.
Oh yeah, I heard about
and so you got triple decker beds in the gyms like slave ships. The gym was like the Santa Maria or something.
Yeah, that's like the bellow of the ship.
Yeah, it was the Amistad.
Yeah, Amistad. Yeah.
And so but what I started noticing was some of them same tough ass niggas that was talking about, because I was a kid in the projects. I was in the 50s. I was in the Cadillac Apartments. I was on 24th Street. I was on 23rd at Andre Butler House with Man and his sister Tracy and CeCe Butler. I was there. Everybody, Babette, 23rd, 24th, Kim Worthy, Kim Ave. I was right there with all of them. And they would come home, throw a barbecue, party with the trunks open, drink. And this nigga's a hood celebrity because he just came home from the pen. Hood celebrity. I remember buying socks and underwear and wads, giving wads of money because my big homie came from the pen. And that's, you should do that. But the psychology was these niggas is superstars. They was coming home like a nigga got drafted to the NFL or something. Like we gained a new quarterback, nigga. The homie Woody Whoop is home. Man, I hit the yard and them niggas was in the gym, bro. They was in the gym. You got time to get them tattoos. Them niggas was in the gym, bro. Them niggas lying to you. Them niggas wasn't on the yard. All them niggas talking shit. This nigga was on this yard. This nigga's on this kind of yard. Nigga, in the state of California right now, if you level 2, you going to what they call a non-designated facility. All of them had the same mandate. So any nigga that was ever level 2, all of them niggas was intermingled because the whole system's integrated. They lying to y'all. Now, I just left. Non-designated programming facilities. You a programmer or a non-programmer. So if your homeboy wasn't in a dungeon, locked up for 23 hours a day, that nigga was on the yard with everybody. All of them. And if your homeboy hit a transitional house, he was in that transitional house with the rapist, with the child molester, and with the rat bastard. He was sleeping on the bed right across from you because they integrated all of them. So some of them won't accept sex offenders if they co-facilities. If they have female and male, then they won't accept them. Some of them. But for the most part, or if they got a dominant female staff, that's the only way you can find that. They lying to y'all. They not telling you the truth because they trying to sell this gangster image, and that image don't jive with the reality of the structure of the California penal system. Non-designated programming facilities. Your homeboy that was level 2, because if you don't get enough time, your points can't be high enough. I caught a 187, a 12022.5, and a 186.186A, a gang-related homicide. I had 88 points because of that sentence. The only way I could see the homies was because they opened the gym up to a lower level. So they level 3 in the gym, and then they'll be level 2 in the gym. And so that was how I got to see the homies. That was why they got to say they was on a level 4 yard. But if your homeboy went to the pen with a dope charge and a pistol and didn't get struck out, it's not possible that he could have been level 4, because level 4 requires 58 points or better. Anything under that is level 3. To get to level 2, you got to have 30 points and under. And to get to level 1, you got to have 19 or under. They lying to y'all. They was in the gym. And them niggas in the gym was trying to go home. They wasn't trying to be trapped with us in themselves. So when they said yard recall, them niggas went back to the gym. And they was segregated too, because they can't let it level 2 intermingle with a level 4. You can only intermingle with the level 1 above or 1 down. So the level 2s have to be escorted. So these same tough ass niggas couldn't intermingle with the level 4s. They saw niggas walking under escort with officers. All right, now, went home and got barbecues and told the little homies how hard they was. If your homie did 3 years and came home, that nigga wasn't level 4, bro. It's 10, 15, 20 or better. They lying to y'all, and y'all letting them. And you talking shit about niggas that really lived it. And shame on you. Shame on you. Unequivocally, fuck that shit. Go to school.
That's right.
Fall in love. Who is you? You a dope male that think it's fuck bitches? Like the women, we go to prison, the women gotta raise our kids and struggle to do it. Some of them do it a Herculean effort and pull it off. But that's what we think that's cool.
Ain't nothing fly about that, man.
That ain't fly, bro.
Yeah.
That ain't fly. Then your baby mama get knocked down by a square with a decent credit score. You think you gangster though? Like, that shit's ridiculous. It's over with, man. The Executioner X-Rated by Anerae Vashon. That's what I'm on right there, man. The psychology gotta die. The psychology gotta die. We deeper than they are. By we, I mean people educated, people who want a better life, people who want their kids to be straight, people that's in interracial relationships, people that's biracial. We deeper than these same idiots that keep trying to say we ain't cool. And you ain't gotta listen to that shit. I'm telling you, y'all cool. You go to school, you going to school, you going to college, you cool already. You don't need no rapper to tell you cool. You already cool.
So what can the people expect from Anerae Vashon? Your it's like a rebirth. What can they expect from you as far as in the future?
Oh, well, my plan with the Anerae Vashon brand and the Huuug Life brand is to say, number one, we could dispute these lies that have been embedded into the culture. We could dispute them now. It's enough of us in this generation who understand what's what, who just need somebody to tell them it's okay. And that's what you do. And that's what your platform is. It's a vessel to let people know, hey man, it's okay to admit you woke up. Because most people working, they get to the weekends and they kick it, but come Monday, it's back to business, man. Really Sunday night, they shutting it down, because Monday it's real in the morning. So most people shutting it down Sunday night. It's time to start keeping it 100. It's time to start for us to advocate that. So I feel like Kendrick Lamar, I feel like J. Cole, I feel like it's Talib Kweli historically, but right now Kendrick and J. Cole, and sometimes my nigga Nipsey touching on that, bro. And I feel like I'm kind of the piece that pushes that home, because they was like, they were witnesses to it, but I'm a participant. Like I fought in the Coliseum. I didn't sit in the stands. I fought in the Coliseum, meaning I just did this 26 years, 7 months, 24 days. Almost this much less than Nelson Mandela. And there ain't no way around it. I want people to know that shit wasn't cool, man.
That's right.
It hurt. It was hard. It was hard, man. It was a struggle. It was difficult. You get turned on. People abuse your name. All of that while you gone, bro. And it ain't just me. They did it to all those historical figures. They did it to Billy the Kid, Jesse James. They gonna do it to you, because it ain't safe. So I'm going out there to speak on it. I'm making the songs, and I'm pushing this Huuug Life, and I'm dead serious, man, because that's worth it. That's worth living and dying for.
That's right.
Anerae Vashon, the Executioner X-Rated. That's what it is.
Hey man, it's been a a hell of a day, man. You know, you and your wife and your people, man, treated us real well, me and Big Ant. And coming out here to Oakland, you know, dude, the trip, man, it was well worth it, man. It was just an honor to be able to interview you, to get your story, and to actually share just some knowledge, man, and converse with somebody who's also been through the fire, you know, and to see you shining like this, man, it inspires me, man, because it's like I noticed, like, I didn't have a motherfucking visit for 9 years, so when I got out, I just like looked at everybody like, what the fuck did I do? You know what I mean? And see you get out after almost 3 decades, man, and to hit the ground running, and to have people that believe in you, man, that's a true blessing, man. You know what I mean? I believe in you. I always believed in your music, and talking with you now, man, you know, it's so impressive, bro. And I thank you for the opportunity, man.
Thank you, bro.
You know what I mean? It's great to be able to actually share real conversation with somebody who actually knows what I've been through, and to see that you're of a positive light. And a lot of kids, a lot of young people need to hear that, man.
That's
you know what I mean? You're gonna change a lot of lives out there, man.
Thank you.
I appreciate it, man.
So are you, man. And I couldn't do it without people like you.
Hey, man.
I sincerely appreciate you, bro.
Thank you.
Real talk. And that's gonna be for the whole journey.
Thank you,
no
man.
No matter what. My platform is your platform, and I appreciate you giving me access to your platform, brother. Thank you, man.
You tuned in to Fresh Out, Big Herc 916.
Hey, this is Anerae Vashon, also known as X-Rated. What's happening?
Without the money to move and go, and when you're back against the wall, you do what you knew and know. We told up for cash for food, shoes, and clothes, and got distracted by ass and booze, and drove. I didn't think I was in me to warm my peers. I gave the state of California over 20 years. Now I don't have the energy to waste on shedding tears, so it's safe to say I lie the only entity I fear. 25 years, Lady Justice wears a blindfold. Whoa, I came home on a mission, I'm in grind mode. Whoa, make up for all my lost dimes, 9-4. I'm staring at my watch, thinking, damn, where the time go? The captain wanna sing it up, in me y'all can see the planet fly. White girls on me, nigga, you could be the man. People tell me you ain't next today, what you been eating, man? I say I just came home in Neverland, be the pen. Hey, 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 hey. It's the shit.
Lockdown's over. Get your yard time in. Exclusively at FreshOutSeries.com.